Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Y'all let me know early on. Let me know now. If you cannot hear me, well, because last time I went live, some of y'all couldn't hear me. Hey, Sam. Happy Friday. Hey, Shanna. How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I was about to say Saturday. Good Lord. Happy Friday. Hey, Precious. Happy Friday. What up, Bougie? Happy Friday, sis. Hey, Happy Mac, how you doing? Happy Friday. So how's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Y'all, it is cold in Ohio. Hey, Unique, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. It's not too bad today, I don't think. Let me see. It's 52 degrees right now. I ain't gonna complain. Loud and clear. Thank you. So yeah, it's not too bad today though. It has been raining all day and overcast all day, which is interesting because when I got home, my greenhouse was 77 degrees. Houseway, the sun ain't been out. I won't complain about that either because we want it to be warm in there. So how's everybody's week been? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening? Hey Barb, how you been? Happy Friday. It's been a minute. I hope all is well. Yes. Yeah, I've been up to some things. I am trying to, I told y'all I'm doing a lot with purpose and I'm learning a lot. Like if we want to know how to do something that we may not have been doing already to be more self-sufficient, the information is out there. I'm trying to get my pantry kind of stocked up with things that I can do that I could put into jars. Mostly what I'm looking for is things I could put into jars. And I was looking for canning recipes just to see what's out there to see if it's something that I haven't thought of that I might want to can. But then I found something. I made it to another rabbit hole outside of that, and I found like all kind of stuff that I could do myself, and I am doing it myself. My own cream soup base. Make instead of buying cream of chicken or cream of celery or cream of mushroom, making my own base, and then whatever I want to make it to be at the time I make it, I just put that item in there. Like, why y'all don't be telling me these things? Y'all just got me out here willy nilly living in the world. I'm not an adult. I've been oh, you have. That's right, Shannon. I've been harvesting pecans every day. We've got so much, and they're still along the trees. I know it is. Have you been looking at things to do with them or ways to kind of preserve them up? Can you freeze them? I don't know. I don't eat them personally. I'm not big on pecans or walnuts. Um, but I'm sure there's like a lot you could do with that. I just cut up a lot of jalapenos and serrano peppers. I'm going to make pickled peppers. Yes, I just need to make the brine. Awesome, Barb. I've already done my pickled ones. I have a fermented one going right now. This is my first time fermenting them, by the way. So far it's going good. This is my first, to me, success fermentation. What up, big dog Reg? Where you been? Don't tell me work. Work is not important. More important than showing up here. Happy Friday. Just checking in because I'm at work trying to make that cheese. This cheetah won't hire me. You ain't put in your application. It's room in the basement. Won't be able to chat as usual. I appreciate you showing up though, fam. I appreciate you. You can freeze pecans. That's good to know. I would probably vacuum seal a bunch of them up and freeze them because honestly, from one year to the next, yes, it probably will give you a lot even every year, but you never know. So what if it gets a disease, a tree or something, and you don't get as much or anything happens? Maybe the squirrels get to most of them, but you'll have some. Shanna. I'm crazy addicted to pickled onions. Ugh. You know I don't do onions, Happy Mac. But I get it. I love the cowboy candy, the candied jalapenos on a salad. If you have not put them on a salad before, do that. Like a savory salad with those pickled candied jalapenos on it. Game changer. Do okay if you like these things because I like it with. I'll do like whatever lettuce you would prefer to do, but I'll do like a romaine or something because I like crispy lettuce. And then I will put bacon, feta, egg on it, and then those jalapenos and raspberry vinaigrette. Just saying, if you like all those items, do it and then come back and tell me I was wrong. Okay? Because you won't. And if you don't like raspberry vinaigrette, use the dressing you like. I've done it with ranch. I'm trying to think what else I've done it with. Probably just ranch and raspberry vinaigrette. So yeah. Hey Chevelle, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Thank you. I've saved an inch of recipes. You can store them in the freezer for a long time. Awesome. That's what you do. Oh, I think you was saying a bunch of recipes. I need to make some pickled onions. I knew you. I look after I read it again. I was like, I think she's saying a bunch. And then you was. I already have enough cowboy candy in my pantry. Me too. That was the first thing I made with peppers. That was the first thing I made. And then I gave some away. I think I did a giveaway on the channel. Matter of fact, I did. So I sent people some of those and some of the jam, either the peach or pineapple jam that I made. So the people who won. Hopefully we won't have the problem, but just in case. Yes, that's the thing. Because you probably won't have a problem. But just in case. And you can make things as gifts for people. The holidays are coming up. You can make some kind of sweet treat or something, or just like kind of candy the peak. I've seen people do that. Candy them up with like a little glaze and cinnamon sugar or something. I don't know. Don't ask me because I don't eat it, so don't take advice from me. But I've seen it. Or you could do a savory. I've seen that too. See, look at that. I just gave you 2 gift ideas for the family. Your mom, your parents, your siblings, whoever. Oh, I have never done that. Thank you, Barb. That's happening. Because I don't like sweet relish, weirdly enough. But the thing I like about cowboy candy is you get the heat and the sweet. So it doesn't feel like the same thing. That I think I'm going to try that. Urban came. Hey, Urban. Hey, sis. Happy Friday. Are you going live tomorrow, Urban? Let me know now so that I can make sure I mention it at the end of the live. So I can make sure everybody knows. Come check you out. Because last week I caught you at the end. Hey, Flossin, how you doing? Gina gonna hire me. Just don't know it yet. I got you, fam. Look, Flossin, you automatically getting in. You could catch the food. You could cook the food. Like I don't even gotta. Flossin, listen. I'll leave the key under the mat. You ain't even gotta go. You ain't even gotta live in the basement. Cause what? Y'all, Boston be over there. It's a lot of the guys in this chat who be cooking, and they be flexing because they be sending me pictures of what they cook. It's a whole thing. Mr. BS. Speaking of one, I see your name coming up, sir. Hey, Mr. BS. Happy Friday. He be cooking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, they be acting like they don't know what they doing, but they do. Hey, fam. Happy Friday. Let's see. Y'all know I done fell behind some. Hey, Tia. Happy Friday. It was something I wanted to ask you, girl. No. Oh, Tia. Email me your address. That's what I wanted. Email me your address, sis. My email is going across the screen. Right there. Right there. I was like, dang, it's something. When I saw your name, I was like, it was something I wanted. I was thinking about you earlier today, and I was like, I gotta get that. Oh, we definitely making a bunch of candy pecans, some cheese balls. Yes, I've seen people do that. I love cheese ball. I don't like when they put the nuts around the around it like that. But I've seen that, and they sell it in the store that way too. But cheese ball is delicious. Butter pecan cookies. Sometimes I be wishing I liked the thing. Now, one thing I do like is butter pecan flavors. So I get that kind of flavor of ice cream when I go to this spot we have here. I don't know if it's everywhere. That's why I said here. It's called Cold Stone. And you could get the ice cream without the nuts in it. It's just the base. And I almost get it every time I go. Sometimes I'll switch up, but for the most part, I get that butter pecan because I like the flavor. It's a texture thing and stuff like that for me. It's just like with onions. Mm-hmm. That's awesome, though, Shanna. And look, just giving freely to you, just on your property. That's awesome. Yes, I will do an hour tomorrow, 9:15ish. Is that was that the time? 9:15ish. And have you done your thumbnail? I got all kinds of questions for you. Answer all my questions, Irvin. Unless you're driving. Get to where you got to go safely and then answer my question. I be flexing my cooking skills. I don't know if y'all noticed or not. But okay, I'm going to give you credit because I think I do recall one time seeing something that you cooked. I'm going to give you credit. I wasn't because I didn't say it intentionally. But now that I think about it, I'm going to be nice. Let's just say he ain't starving. But don't go over there expecting him to cook. I'm just saying. And I haven't been, it's just like the gardening, y'all. If you don't see proof of it, how do you know it happened? Some of these folks, I've seen proof. I've seen proof of what Flossin be over there cooking. Because Flossin thinks it's very nice to send me proof of these delicious meals that I cannot have any of. Because it's not here. Not because I can't eat it, because it ain't here. You be cooking too? I'm not coming for you, Big Dog Rich. I don't think I've ever heard you mention that you cook. See, I wasn't coming for you. I'm gonna give you credit. I'm gonna believe that. I don't know why I believe you over 2A in LA, but I do. But I do. Will do. Thank you, Tia. I don't like butter pecan pie because it's too sweet. I agree. I used to take the pecans off because it's usually right on the top. I agree. What's the base made of? Is it just sugar? I've never, of course, because I don't eat it. I don't know. But to be just to be fair, I don't eat a lot of pie at all, especially fruit pies. I love fruit. I don't really like it cooked. I like it fresh. Um, so I doesn't don't even say apple, no, cherry, no, peach cup, no. I love the flavor of everything, and I will devour the crust. The crust be amazing with the little syrupiness from whatever it was the pie was, but the actual fruit, get out of there. Get it out of there. I'm digging it out the. I shouldn't even say that, but I'm getting it out of that pie. You get texture things, that part. No problem, Tia. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Happy Friday. That is very true. Flosser said, I don't cook, I create culinary art. And look, I'm gonna give it to you, man. I mean, I've seen multiple photographs of things that he has fixed, and I am picky. I'm that person. I don't care if you family. I am that person that if I watch something, if I see something you fixed, and it'd be like I'll be like thinking away about it. I'm never gonna eat it. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust people easily when it comes to the foods that I'm going to eat because I am picky and I will not eat it just to make you feel good. I'm not. I'm not going to put myself through that. I waste a lot of food from restaurants. You think I ain't going to waste food from people that I. If it ain't right, it ain't right. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Look, I done caught up, y'all. But I didn't see you answer my question though, Urban. So I'm gonna. But you comment, so I'm not gonna assume you're driving. Tomorrow, 9. You might have said it, and I went past it. So forgive me if I did. But since I'm caught up now, 9:15 ish tomorrow, and is the thumbnail up? I got all the questions. All the questions. So how's y'all week been though? Yeah, I got my audit next week at work. Not my personal audit. I handle the audit from my company. Me and another lady within the company, we handle the audit. So we got to deal with an auditor coming in and making sure everything is on the open up. So yeah. But I'm ready. So I'm not even stressed about it. But this week was it felt to me like a short week because it went fast. And I don't usually complain about a week going fast, but it just felt like it was going by way too fast. Is it just me? It really felt like this week went by way too fast. Hey, Belt Loop. Happy Friday. Listen, like 17. It's 24 of y'all in here. Where my thumbs at? Where my thumbs at? Y'all don't like me? Y'all don't like me? Y'all don't watch enough of my videos to know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's good to see you too. It was really good to see you yesterday in Miss Shirley's chat. And I didn't realize your channel, you were still going live at least once a week. So I'm gonna have to go over there because YouTube is not putting you in my algorithm. And I scroll through my sub tab to see what people have posted, and it doesn't come in here. You happy the week went by fast? Because my internal clients was working I know that's right. I know that's right. I ain't gonna act like it wasn't there wasn't things. There were things that happened this week that I was just like, you know what? But I have gotten to a point. I'm trying to just let work stress me less. Like I just be like, I just can't. I can't. I know how that is. Yes, that algorithm sucks. It sucks. And I know it's not just anyone, because I have people who follow me who are in here on a regular, and they don't get notifications of my videos. Miss Shirley just commented on my premiere Thursday, yesterday, and she said she didn't get a notification. She's in here almost every time I'm in here. So this algorithm sucks. My favorite vampire. Listen, Bougie. I think Miss Shirley, she didn't understand that. I didn't understand it because I've been around. You know, I know how y'all get down. And most people in the chat will have no clue what that means. And you know what? I'm gonna leave them. No, I am. I'm gonna leave y'all not knowing. It's nothing bad. I was at my mom's all week. I need you to be at your mom's with me on the screen so she can hear me tell on you. And wonder what my boy was tearing up. He is grown. Why you think he teared up some? I got back home tonight and he didn't tear up it. Exactly. He is not a child. Glad to be home. Because the election was Tuesday, it has thrown the week off. Yes. But it just felt like it was something more than that, Lynette. But hey, Lynette, happy Friday. I think once you get so many folks you're trying to support, that's true. But you used to come up in my algorithm. You and is it something dog? Something dog. What is it? Why can't I think of it? Tell me his name. Why is it not coming to my head? That's gonna drive me nuts. Hey, sunshine. With our cyber vibe going. Hey, burner girl. Happy Friday to both of y'all. Devil dog. See, that's so easy, and it would not come to me. I'm like, ugh. That was gonna drive me crazy. Hey, Peach, how you doing? Happy Friday. We used to have a show called The Good Cop, Bad Cop. I remember, but we stopped that. I think we fell out of favor. Oh, you two be hating. Hey, that's my art. Happy Friday. So, y'all, as it is getting cold, I started thinking about, especially with everything that's going on right now, like you got people who were unsure about what was going to happen with SNAP benefits because they said that they weren't getting them. And then a judge came in and was like, no, they're going to get them. So now they're saying people will get them, but they may only get half and it's going to be late. Nonetheless, there's a lot of craziness going on there. That's one reason why a lot of us that do garden preserve so that we are good has me off it. That time reset got me too, girl. So it got me just thinking about other stuff. Like I told you, I kind of went into a deep dive down a rabbit hole when I was trying to think of some things to have preserved up that I could have on my shelf. So I would not have to, and without my mindset didn't have anything to do with things running out or anything or going up in price. Well, that a little bit, I guess, but not the running out in the stores. But it was just me trying to be as self-sufficient as I can and finding things that I can make myself that cost me less money because I'm frugal. I seriously am frugal, y'all. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, happy Friday. So it got me thinking about things that you might need in the wintertime since the season has changed, especially if you have a true winter like I do. If you're one of those states that kind of stay warm all year round, I almost flicked y'all off, but I'm going to keep my fingers not from doing that, but my middle one is really twitching. It's twitching, y'all. Yes, 2 speed. Stop it. Wow. Stop it, Flosser. Leave him alone. I tend to be frugal as well. Me too. I'm not frugal by everything, but a lot of things that I am. The more we can do for ourselves, the less we, have to depend on system. Facts. You worked the election. That's why you off, girl. Wow, that is why you're off. Um, Teresa, that finger was twitching. Do it. Happy Max said, do it. I ain't gonna lie. I almost went. Cause when I see y'all being able to garden all the time, I be low key jealous. Like with decent weather, like y'all don't have to switch your garden out for weather. But anyway, hey J3, how you doing? Happy Friday. It just made me think about things that you probably we should think about needing. I am not the biggest prepper. I do prep things though. Like I keep first aid stuff around. I keep first aid stuff in my car. I keep a like it's kind of like a I forget what it's called, but it I can jump my battery. I can um put air in a tire. It's like a whole little system. It's probably the size of a small battery, and I just plug it into the car, and I can do all those things. Or I can plug it into an outlet. It has different ways that I can plug it up. But I try to have that in the car all the time. Having blankets in the car if your car was to break down in the winter, like on the side of the road. Usually in the wintertime, a lot of people have breakdowns, which means your AAAs or your whoever your roadside is going to take forever to get to you because they got 20,000 other people to get to. So having some things in place so that you are not uncomfortable when that happens. Keeping water in your car. I keep waters in my I have like a cute thing in my back that I keep stuff like that in case I have a need to have those things if something happens and I need to be, like I said, I need to have roadside. um, Also, following prepper channels. Don't follow just one. And the reason I say this is that sometimes you'll follow, just like with these channels, like we'll do giveaways for, I've done firearm giveaways. I've done some prepping stuff before. I've done garden stuff, like because I've done budget stuff. So all the things I talk about, I've done giveaways for. A lot of times you'll find that within those channels. My only generator that I own was a giveaway and I won. So sometimes even if it's not affordable, because a lot of times prepping can, because it can add up in cost when you're doing it, it is not always something that someone can get into if your money is tight. Maybe you could win it out here following different companies that sell the stuff. Sometimes they do giveaways, especially this time of year. Like, just keep your ear to the streets, because you never know. And y'all know I listen, I love to win a thing. You missed the firearm giveaway. You did. I got me a new Glock 43X. Nice. I think Burner Girl got that one. I think she might have that one. That's dope though. Look, you done missed a lot. Cause yes, I gave away a Beretta, APX A1. Actually, she is Sunshine. I think I saw Sunshine come in. She won that. But Bella, there's a lot of giveaways on this platform for firearms. I'm just saying. And I've won on Instagram. I this in just a little over a year. Well, no, because the one I didn't technically win. So someone gave me a AR rifle. She's actually in the chat, but I ain't gonna say in case. Well, you know what? I did talk about it already. Burner Girl gave me. She actually won it, but she asked them to give it to me. So I have an AR rifle that I did not pay for. I have a shotgun that I won that I did not pay for, and then I have. Ooh, did I win 3 pistols, y'all? I won a platypus, a cosint. I thought I had 5 guns that I got. See, I don't know. Maybe it was just 4. Y'all tell me, the ones who know. What up, Carmen? How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. I can't remember now. But for a minute, your girl was winning. And then I think the gatekeepers came out and blocked me. Now I haven't had a gun in at least a month. That's terrible. But yes. Oh, that's the one. The Glock. Yes, it's coming, Mr. BS. I knew if I felt like it was another one. So yes, it would have been five. The Glock, the the platypus, the Cosint, the shotgun, and the AR rifle. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I haven't bought a gun in a while, Bell Loop, by the way. Those were just the additions to the guns that I had. I don't know if I could go that long without a gun. What's funny is I'll be talking about it to people for real, like it's been a long time, and I'm like, dang, it was just like only a month ago, I think. But it feels like it was so long ago, and I ain't even shot the AR rifle yet because I ain't been able to make it to the outdoor range, and it's getting cold here. So, hey Tamiko, how you doing? Happy Friday. So, and y'all, somebody who is really, really heavy on that prepping game is Carbon Q. She's in the chat. Because Carbon, I learned some of the prepping tools that I have when she was it was actually her bougie prepper and another young lady on YouTube. I always forget her goddamn channel. Um, hey Jay, what up? Happy Friday. Um, but they would do a live where they would talk about prepping. And so I have the tablets to purify my water. I have like so if I was in a situation where I had to bug out, I actually have two ways to purify. Oh, I have the what is that thing called? The filter thing. I have that too. I have the filter. What is that called? God dang it. Anyway, I should have brought props, but I didn't bring them out. But I have towelettes, little compressed towelettes that I can use for if I needed to clean myself up. The Life Straw, that's the one. I have the Life Straw. I actually have a set of them, and then I have the little tablets that you can put in the water that helps filter out the stuff and makes it drinkable. But yes, it is the Life Straw. Um, I have, like I said, the first aid stuff. I have rope. I actually won some of my prepping items. My Renaissance grandma used to give away a lot. Y'all not following her, y'all tripping. Because my Renaissance grandma has such a wealth of knowledge too when it comes to prepping. Matter of fact, some of my I have these big towelette white things that I got because of her. I want to say she was giving them away. I didn't win them from her, but I went and found them in the store. Matter of fact, Carbon won them, if I remember correctly. This was like 3 years ago. Hey, Peppa. How you doing, Peppa Rookie? Happy Friday. I just sent something to you too, sir. You'll be getting some mail from me here soon. Um, my eyes itching, y'all. But I knew it was. I look, my memory. It do what it do when it want to do what it do. But then when I be trying to think of the stuff like Life Straw, it'd be like, girl, go somewhere else to find that. I don't know what you trying to get out of here, but I ain't giving it to you. But it's gonna let me remember Carbon one of them dang on white things 3 years ago. It was actually probably more like 3. This brain is dumb. This memory gets on my nerves, making me look stupid out here. They are great because I went and bought them. And you can find them in like your big box stores. I'm trying to do you remember what they were called, Carbon? I know we playing. Listen, it is not that Bell Loop. It's just dumb. Y'all saw how I struggled with Devil Dog, and then I struggled with Life Straw. When I wanted to remember who won the dang old stuff that I wanted to win, no struggle. None struggle at all. Make sure to know the difference between filtering water and purifying water. See? Told y'all bougie and them they be knowing. That is true. That is true. And now the Life Straw filters it, right? And I believe the tablets I have purifies it. Let me know if I'm wrong. Y'all know what? I'm gonna see if because I think I might crocodile. Girl, crocodile wipes. And they're like very durable wipes. Like you could clean your pans and stuff. Like if you're, outdoors or whatever, you could do a lot with them things. They're very durable. So yes, definitely I got to blame something other than myself. You definitely look into that. Charcoal purifiers. I found this out too when I used to be in them prepping streets like that. Charcoal can be used as soap. And I didn't know that. And I was like, wait, what? Say that again. Are y'all sure we talking about the same thing? So yeah. As a cleaning. Yeah. That was interesting to me. I mean, that was, like I said, a while back. And I'm not your biggest prepper. So my things are not as extensive as some, but I have enough to me to take care of what I need to take care of. And I think that's the thing that people have to realize when they are prepping is that don't get caught up in what everybody else is doing. Figure out what you feel like you need. Do you know you can catch fish with Ivory soap? I did not know that. Jay said, who won that, Jay? Who won that? Why did Tia? She's not in here right now. TT's Urban Pantry. She might be in the bushes. It was sent out Thursday. Sorry, that's all good. She hasn't even asked me about it. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Dang, it hit your entire shop. That's how I go down too. I'm glad you're doing better, fam. No, it's all good. It is all good. As a soap, that's what I heard, Peach. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong about that. But I could have sworn I was watching. I can't remember who it was though, because it's been some years. But they said that you can use charcoal. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong about that. Or you can make your own, just don't make it scented. Nice. Clay out of the creek works nice too. For what? For what, Happy Mag? For catching fish or for cleaning yourself? You can catch all fish with mullein seeds. It's not legal. You can use it as soap and as bait. Nice. The Ivory. I use Ivory soap on the trout lines. Really? Interesting. I've never gone fishing, but never heard of soap as bait. Me neither. I've been once. I went fishing for the first time this year. If y'all remember, when I went to Poma, it's an event for Poma stands for something Outdoor Media Association. I forget what the P is for, but they do all things outdoors. So outdoor shooting, outdoor hiking, outdoor fishing, outdoor camping, outdoor hunting, all the things. It's a network of people within that space that come together. We basically do that. We network and we do some events and stuff like that, what they call field trips. But I went on a fishing trip and we were catching trout. Well, it was catch and release. But yeah, I had a good time. I really want to go fishing. I do. And that was something that was on my bucket list to learn how to do. We were fly fishing. I mean, it was fun. I had a good time. I don't know if I would want to do that like all the time. It's a lot. I mean, I caught several fish, but like I said, it was catch and release. But there's a technique to that flick of the wrist when you doing the fly fishing, and yeah, that part. Did a video years ago and showed the results. Nice. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how you doing? Happy Friday. Obviously, you can use soap for cleaning yourself. Of course, yes. Use soap as bait. Nice. For cleaning your skin, super squeaky. Is that the soap or the charcoal? Or the clay? Yes, it can. Crush one seeds, toss in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine now. And most things don't work that well when you're doing too much scented stuff. Why my granddaughter is taking over my TV. Oh. Live over Bluey. Bluey is important to the babies. To the Bible. Sorry, I talked to I'm talking to text. Yes, mistakes are being made. That's okay. That is okay. Love fishing. Haven't been in years. I miss it. I want to go again. I only went the one time. I will be going back to Palma, but I can assure that they're going to have fishing again as a field trip. But it's been hinted to me that they're coming back this way. Hinted. It hasn't dropped yet, though, for sure. But I told her, I said, if they come, y'all come back here, I definitely will be there because it was 2 hours from where I live. And I really enjoyed the networking and meeting the people I met. I kept in touch with some of them. I can reach out to pretty much any of them that I networked with when I was there, but it was a great time. People came from everywhere for this event. And apparently it's a big event that's been going on for a long time. I did. That's rich folks fishing. That's poor folks out here. Oh, Tree, stop it. Okay, so for some reason, Ohio is one of like the biggest trout places to catch trout. I think Pennsylvania was mentioned, Michigan, and they had trout. I forget the other. Was it perch? Was another fish that not so much big, well known for, but another fish, an area that you could go and fish for. But anyway, we went to a hatchery for trout fish. So we walked through the hatchery, got to see how everything is done, like from the embryo side of it all the way till they go into the lake. Is there. Ohio, a lot of Ohio, the part that I was at anyway, and also like where Miss Shirley and them are, is along Lake Erie. So yeah, there's just a lot of trout there. But that where we were from, they were doing fly fishing for trout fish. Don't call me bougie because I didn't go there to be bougie. It's just where I ended up. I feel like I'm being judged. I'm trying to explain myself out of this. Hey, Soyini, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Soyini. Email me your address, sis. Email me. My email is going across the screen. Email me your address. Did it too, fly right split. I got it. That's the upside because I caught multiple ones. My phone is done. Oh, keep being funny, inspired. Thank you. Have a good one, Peach. But so I did well, but sometimes it took me a couple times of that flick to get the line out good and all that. But yeah, I figured it out. It was fun though. I did have a good time. And I did a short where I showed one of the fish that I caught. It was actually my first one. So they took a picture for me and let me kind of just hold it to take a picture, and then I just tossed it back into the water. But yes, anyway, prepping. That's what we're talking about. And for those of you that garden, prepping some foods, like canning up your foods. I know a lot of people were canning this year. A lot of people did content on that, which I have so enjoyed everyone showing more of what they're doing. And I know sometimes we try to be, we don't try to put all of our stuff out there, but in order, eh, you can't, it's almost like it's a catch 22, because the only way you are able, if you're someone who's trying to help someone to learn something new that can help them, the easiest way to do that is to show them, right? So I have been enjoying the stuff I've been seeing Let Farmers doing a lot of stuff over there. He actually was showing how he was heating his greenhouse. It helped me to think of ways to cut the cost in heating my greenhouse. Watching Fifi doing things, she just hatched, how she's hatching her own chickens. Yeah, did y'all hear me? She just posted today where she just graduated a couple of chickens she had hatched into the coop that she used to have her meat birds in, and now she still has, I think, six that are in the incubator to hatch, that she will then transition at some point to go out there. But of course, they have quite a while before they will do that. I mean, I have enjoyed seeing that, seeing the process, seeing what she's doing, seeing her overwinter her plants and stuff like that. Because food is definitely something you're gonna need in a prep. Okay, food is important. Food, water, some heat source. So even if it's just blankets or whatnot, if you don't have any power, candles, some kind of lighting, some way to light the candles. So your lighters or your matches. I have all those things. Um, just making sure you have things, because just think, what was that, Hurricane Melissa or the tropical storm Melissa that went through Jamaica? I mean, it was devastating. There are people still without any power. Like, having some things to help you get through something like that, you just don't know what the season will bring you. I keep charcoal. I keep charcoal for the reason of, if I don't have any power, because my stuff is electric, my stove is electric, I can go outside and put something on the grill and still have a cooked meal. I can take my pans out there and everything and cook the whole meal on that grill. I just use those coals to heat the grill. Keep wood. Do y'all keep any wood? Even if you don't, have any wood burning things, wood still burns to heat and create a way to do something, to heat up water, to maybe clean yourself, to heat up water to cook with, to cook food. Like, you got to think about those things sometimes. Hey, Soul Diva, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. So, sometimes we just don't think about those things. I know before I started getting into some of the prepping communities, I didn't think about those things, because they're just, have I ever had a power outage? Yes. It never lasted days though, so it's like, power was out, but last year, for those who were around when it happened, we got a bad storm and my power didn't go out the day of the storm. The next day, my power went out, and my power was out for like 3 days. And I was like the first day, pulled out my preps, pulled out my candles and stuff. I was like, we're good. We have flashlights. Make sure you have some flashlights and have batteries. Have some. Actually, I got one sitting on my this is a rechargeable one. And actually, I got two of them, because I have one that I pulled out the packaging, and I've had these for a while, but I was going through my desk and they were in my desk. I was going through my desk for something else, but these are rechargeable ones. And have you some flashlights, have you some batteries. I keep a lot of batteries. You know, just think about that stuff. I have wood with no fireplace, and should. Yes, you don't need it. And I have a fireplace, but I don't be burning wood in it because I ain't had that chimney swept, so we ain't doing that. But have those things. Does anyone have Faraday cages? What is that? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna learn something unique. I do. What is it? What is it? Why y'all keep it? Why y'all gatekeep it? Tell me. Do you think they would really work? Wait a minute, I'm missing conversation. What will really work? What will really work, Bougie? What I miss? I feel like I missed something Flossin said. Dang. See you later, Bellou. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you, fam. I'll see you. You'll see me come through. Get up there and sweep the chimneys. Hush. Hush. I almost see you be trying to make me cuss on my live, and I'm not going to do it. I bought a Faraday bag and keep my solar generator in it. Wait, it's just it's a bag. What does Faraday mean? What does it mean? What is it? I also use Faraday bags for one of my phone. Is it something that just keeps? Is it like waterproof? Like a waterproof protect your electronics. So it's like a waterproofing thing or fireproofing thing. Okay. I'm like, y'all, I don't be knowing. Oh, from EMP. Gotcha. Solar storms. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'm not at that level, clearly. Clearly. But I get it. Like I said, I'm a baby prepper. I do. I mean, I will be okay. Like when we didn't have power last summer, I want to say it was summer because it was not cold. So it was still comfortable weather wise to where it might have been warm in the house. It wasn't though. Thank God. It was starting to get there though. But I was at by the day 3 or so, I plugged my refrigerator into my generator so that I wouldn't lose all my food in the fridge. I wasn't so much worried about fridge food. I didn't want to lose my freezer food. So I did do that. So I was happy that I had that to do that with. But yeah. Oh, look, I'm being nosy. I want to know what y'all be talking about. Hey, for the future, how you doing? Happy Friday. Hot pants in case of no heat. Yes, those are good to have. I do have a phone cover that blocks signal. Okay. With the metal trash can, cardboard inside liner. Okay, lots of videos on YouTube. Gotcha. But yeah, I haven't gone to that level but I do. Water is always something that I have plenty of. But I did that before I started prepping. So I mean, I was prepping, but I wasn't prepping for anything in particular. But I always kept a lot of water. A lot. I used to be a couponer, and I mean the extreme couponer. I mean the people you see on TV couponer, where they be coming in there and buying hundreds of dollars of stuff and be paying $2. Yeah, I was her for quite a bit, probably like 2 or 3 years. And so I used to stock up on a lot of stuff. It's stuff that I still have not had to purchase yet because I had so much of it. And I couponed for everything: cleaning supplies, laundry supplies, food, whatever. I had a coupon for it, I would coupon for it. So now I just think on the lines of what's going to get us through if something happens. So like I said, I always have some lighting source. I have flashlights and I have candles. I have lighters and I have matches. I have plenty of water. I have canned food, and I have food, of course, all in my freezers and stuff. And I have charcoal if I want to cook that stuff up. Excuse me. And I have wood. So having those things, those just in case things, are always good to have, because guess what? I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's just my personal. I've always been that way. I keep a lot of first aid stuff. Um, what else do I have? Mr. Heater, so I say propane heaters were great. I have not seen those. I might look into that, and if it's not too expensive, get that for my greenhouse. Because I'm still like with what I have right now is working. Y'all, if y'all have seen people, I think it was you guys who told me to do the somebody in here told me to do the black buckets. Ever since I did the black buckets, my greenhouse maintains the heat I set it on. If it doesn't get hotter because the sun's out, but it definitely does not drop below. I was like, you tell me all I had to do is get some black 5-gallon buckets and fill them with water, and that would help heat my greenhouse. Why y'all don't be telling me these things? Thank y'all. Whoever told me that, thank you. I attempted to use coupons. I forgot about the coupons. That's called using a coupon. That's not called being a couponer, because I've been there, Bouger. I've been there. Before I was a couponer, child, I would go into a store for that item and be like, sometimes have a coupon for it to be free and still forget to use it. Or have a gift card for a place and be like, oh, I'm going to go there since I got a gift card so I can use the gift card somebody gave me. And go buy the things, and they pull one gift card out my pocket. Done spent my money. Do that as well. Yeah. Coleman and Ozark Trail butane, 1 burner stoves. Yes. Are good for inside cooking. And sometimes, and because I don't go there a lot, so I don't even know if it's still a thing, but I remember seeing this in past, probably a couple years ago or so. Walmart would have those sometimes on clearance when camping season is over. I would see that. So, yeah. I know, Urban, nobody told me. Now I got 2 buckets in there with water and the heater. I need to get these mats that I seen, though, because I was going to get the heating mat and have that in there and see if that is just as good as then just me not have to run the heater. But it's working. And ever since I put it in there, so it started working immediately. So thank you for whoever told me to do that. Child, you still should boil the water with life straws. Yeah, if you have that option, you know, a lot of times when you're thinking about having those things is when you're in a situation where that's not always an option. Bam. I feel like you just be wanting me to block you. Don't say no salute to him. Don't do it. Because as per usual, he's cutting up. What kind of coupons you find for 2011s? Just saying. Well, water bottles are excellent for purifying personal amounts of water quickly, but are also somewhat expensive. See, that's the thing too. And some people, if you get child, Mr. BS, he ain't couponing for them 20. But if you can find, like, sometimes that's the problem. And if you can afford it, do with whatever. If it's something that you would like to have, do it. I'm frugal. I am. And I always try to find the best cost-effective way for me to do something that I want to do. Some things I'm not frugal with. Don't get me wrong. I think that goes for most people. Like some things, not so much. I might be considered a little bougie on some things that I purchased because I am brand loyal to a few things, even though I learned a lot when I was couponing about being brand loyal. Sometimes it just don't make sense because you're getting the same products from the same companies just by different names. But I digress. Thank you, sis. I see you. I see Soyini. I see you. Anyway, I need to start reading the chat. But I'm trying to think of anything that I didn't mention. Y'all who are in the chat who are preppers. We already had the Faraday bag mentioned, or cage, or whatever that you can use to disrupt EMPs. What are some of the things that you prep, if you prep? $100 for a base bottle, $25 for a replacement filter thereafter, but it's a purifier, not a filter. Interesting. I have rope. I think I mentioned that. My Renaissance grandma said I actually have a kit, like a small cooking kit, like small pots and pans that I won actually from my Renaissance grandma as well. Having tools around is an important thing. You never know when you're gonna need them. So having those around. Seeds, yes. Fire starters should be. Listen, there are some people on here who teach different ways how to start fires. If you are not familiar with the Virginia Bushcrafter, he is someone who does that. I actually have met him in person. He comes to Vision Preparedness. He's come to it before, Vision Preparedness meetup, the bug out weekend, and he taught like 3 different ways to start fire without matches or lighter. So there are people. Yes, he is amazing. He's really about that life. So that's what, and he is exactly who you see on this platform. He is such a nice guy. Y'all, I'll be trying to ignore the foolishness in my chat, fam. It's on site. Like, you don't. I think that's just where you like to be with me. Tarps, even though I keep tarps mostly for the garden, but they are multifunctional for a lot of things. But tarps, even shelter. So yes, tarps. Look, a good tarp or 5. Facts, Teresa. I was gonna say I have bunches of them. So they are definitely good to have. Very good to have. And he also, one thing about Virginia Bushcrafter is he also shows how to create shelter if you are, like, say you are we'll just say bugging out, but like if it's a shift situation and you have to go, and you're out in, wooded area, whatever. He gives a lot of tips on different ways you can create shelter, fire, all the things, so that you can stay warm and kind of shelter from the elements that are very simple. Like, it ain't gonna be no cozy up tent with the sleeping bag and all that. But it's gonna keep you dry and from the elements getting to you. So paracord, I need to get me one. Cover, yes, cover the roof. I can't forget all my fellow bushcrafters. I would pay money. I would pay money to see you out in these woods, sir. Bush, I would like to see you out there in the bush. I want to see the vlog of you out there in the bush. Physical prepping, that is true, unique. Foraging, that is one of my goals, is to learn more about the natural things that are like that we walk past every day that are edible. I actually learned about a little bit when I was at Poma, because there was a guy there. I think he was from Utah or somewhere, and he knew a little bit, but he was part of foraging groups on Facebook. I guess there are groups for your cities and states. I'm not on Facebook. Don't really mess with it too much. Have a Facebook account, just don't be on there. I haven't been on there in years. But anyway, and it's always the place where all the groups are. Why are the groups over there? Because it's so easy to be a group over there. Probably. But yes, I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty dope. So that is definitely something I want to learn more about. Herbal remedies I have been working more on, and there are books for that. Absolutely. Some very good ones. We don't talk about the physical prepping enough. That's true, bougie. A single wall metal water bottle or cup to purify water or cook in. Do not use the insulated bottle on a fire. Facts. We're gonna move past there. I appreciate the fives though. I appreciate the fives though, fam. Local maps and atlases. Facts. Is that carbon or is that bougie? Because that would be from either one of them. Yes. Um. Oh, that was unique. Yes, girl. I was actually expecting that to be because I know carbon is big and bougie is big on that. Um. I want to go in the bush. I know he would listen. He's down for it though. And he is down for it. He does want to do a training with women. Yes, he is absolutely down for it. Because years ago I had mentioned, I'm probably like 3 years ago I had mentioned it, but I'm like, I ain't about that life. I ain't gonna lie. So y'all listen, I probably won't bug out. I haven't even got to the first step that I've seen bougie to get to, but when Led has done his practice your preps, I ain't done that step yet because I'm not sleeping outside, y'all. I don't know. I gotta figure that part of my life out. I'm not playing. Like seriously, I'm not there yet. I go to bug out and I do not stay. I come back to my house because it's in my city. I'm not there yet. Don't be laughing at him, Flossin. Radios, ham radios, walkie talkies. Yes, crank radios. I have a crank radio as well. Um, y'all, as y'all mentioned stuff, I probably remember what I had. What up, Analytic? How you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Listening and working. Appreciate you, sis. But yeah, like as y'all mentioned stuff, I remember stuff that I had. Um, and like in years past, a lot of the if you've ever been a part of or been to or seen the 12 days of Christmas that ended up at one point turning into 5,000 days of Christmas. Um, a lot of times the giveaways were things like prepping, or we did all the things based on the channel we were on. It could be prepping, it could be gardening, it could be um, what am I thinking of? Budgeting. So it could be so many different things, and we always tried to make sure that we bought things that will be very useful in those situations. Batteries all day, bougie. I mentioned that. Yeah, batteries, lots of batteries. And check your batteries because batteries get old. So, yes, lots of batteries though. It will be a day trip. I'm not there to sleep out in the open either. See, you ain't there yet. Child. Once you get comfortable. Rechargeable batteries are good. Yes. Multiple size batteries. Facts. Facts. All your vices, prep them for real. Facts. That is true. Green bows. I forgot about this. That was a couple 12 days of Christmas ago. But that was a good one. That was a good one. Wool, hats, gloves, shirt, blankets. Yes. Still keep you warm even when wet. Yes. I do not aspire to sleep outside. Shh. This. When I tell you that is not my testimony, I got an arsenal here. I'm just gonna have to figure it out from here because I am about that life. Are good for power outages. What is Senora lights? Oh, you mean solar? Are you saying solar light? I have solar lights. If you're down south, fans, battery powered fans too. Yes, I do. Or solar. I actually have a solar fan that I can put in my greenhouse. I just haven't done it. Um, I wish I had a solar heater, but it probably wouldn't be as cheap as that solar fan was because I got that on like one of those Prime deals or something. So yeah, but yes, solar is key. That's going and if you can afford, because they become affordable a lot of times, solar panels. If you can get a solar generator, um, and get you a couple panels. I think I have two solar panels, two or three. I don't think I have two. I might be stretching it, saying three. I know for sure it's at least two. Let's just say that. I have motion lights as well. That is good. Oh, you meant motion lights, not solar. Bug zappers, child. Yes, girl. I got one of those too. Y'all know I hate them. So I mean I love the bugs. Yeah, all of the nature things. Is Carbon still in here? She probably laughing if she is, because she know I do that like the bugs. She doesn't either, being honest, but she just also is about nature. But yes, bug zapper definitely. Bug spray, not bug spray, like for the bugs themselves, but for your skin, like a yeah, bug spray to keep the bugs off of you from biting you. So you need listen, sis. I am not about that life. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of natural things that you can use for that. And a lot of just even let's just say it isn't even a situation where have you ever practiced with I have not. I need to do that, bougie. I have not. Um, but even outside of thinking about prepping for a situation that's like um kind of severe, like even just prepping for the fact that in the colder seasons you're going to be people are going to get sick. You just saw Jay come in and say that his whole shop got taken down with some kind of bug. So I mean that happens. If you work, even if you don't work outside of the house, you probably go outside of your house for something, groceries, or even if you're having them ordered and coming to your house, somebody went and got them, right? How you know that person ain't sick and just trying to make sure they make ends meet, but they got to go and do this stuff while they're sick. And now they're passing those bags to you. There's anything that can get you under the weather. So doing preps for that, making sure you have stuff for if you were to get ill, and for maybe having a stomach virus or having a really bad cold or being congested with a sinus infection or something, being ready for that. There's a lot of uh, natural remedies for that you can look into, or you can do over the counter stuff and have your stuff kind of stocked up for that. So yes, prep for your pets too. Yes, food, snacks, medicine, even toys to keep them from getting bored. Do that. Prep for your kids if you have little ones, because they don't totally understand what the heck is always going on. Like it's like, okay, I heard you say the power's out, but why I can't watch TV? Like why I can't do this thing or that thing? So, and that's when it is helpful to not have a child that is just kind of a TV kid, like that you're always putting them in front of the TV. Having a kid that you also do interactive stuff with, maybe coloring, doing blocks, whatever, because you don't want them getting bored either. Because kids are, when they bored, they get into a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, they be getting into stuff. So backup Lysol. I have over the counter meds for every occasion, from the rooter to the tutor. There you go. Hey Siege, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. Yes. So having definitely medicine, or and if you are someone that's on medication, trying to make sure you keep that stuff well filled, because nothing's worse than that too. Like when some things are down and you can't get to your medication, that's scary. So that's important as well. I know when you're on a medication, it's not always easy to have like a supply of it. But a lot of times they're pushing for people to do, especially if you're on a medicine that you're going to be on for an ongoing basis, they push for people to do mail prescriptions, and that they usually send out a 90-day supply when you do it that way. Your mail in refills or whatever they call. I don't know what it's called because I'm not on any medication, but I know that it's something that people can do, and a lot of companies. I mean, a lot of insurances push for that when you're on something and you're going to be on it for an ongoing basis. I think it's just more cost effective for them. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I just know it's a thing. So making sure you have those things. And there's a lot, I mean, anything that you would want to know, like say you're just thinking of something like, I wonder if they have a natural remedy for colds. They do. They do on this platform, and we'll show you how to make it. Some people, they do a lot. And they do a lot that's not necessary for the remedy. For whatever reason. Because I've seen some remedies that I'm like, but you didn't, that's an extra step. I mean, kudos, but you don't have to do that extra step, that extra ingredient. But maybe there's a reason behind why they do it. So I don't know that. But, anything you've thought of, look, search it on YouTube and see if someone can show you how to make it. I did the the fermented honey and ginger. I mean, not honey and garlic. And it's good for your common colds. It's good for breaking up congestion. So looking into stuff like that, I think that, I don't know if she's done any videos on it though, but I know I know Fifi's mentioned things that she does that one, but I know she does a lot more than that. Like, look into that stuff. Gauze, and even more gauze. As Vision Preparedness always says, facts. Definitely. Like I said, I have full on first aid. That was one thing. A lot of my stuff I got back when I was couponing. I have band-aids for ages. I have Neosporin and gauze and tape and ace bandages and you name it. I probably got it. So yeah. Make sure you have extra clothes in your go bags. Yes. And if you have a go bag, because everybody does it. Some people have a, bug in plan. So, because everybody can't go. So just have a plan. Don't forget your dental. There are dental repair kits. Oh, okay, that you can buy. Nice. So having a like a little small dental repair kit. Hold on, yeah. I just started doing that about a year ago. Oh yeah, saving clothes to get a hole in them. Yes. Nice. Eyeglass kit repair kits. Nice. Yes. And those are not in my opinion, those are not pricey. Well, it probably depends on what happens to your glasses too. So there's that. I watched a video where this nurse made 5 or 6 tinctures she makes on a regular basis. Yes. And that's something more of what I'm getting into, is more natural remedies and growing stuff that I can use for those. So yeah. that's something I've been heavily researching in so that I can start, because I have a lot of seeds for things that I don't grow. Um, Mainly because I don't really know a lot about it. So that's what I got to do is do my research, find out the benefits from those things and how they're used. Then I can grow it and preserve it in the way that it needs to be preserved so that I can use it. So yeah, she made a nice immune boost recipe. They say the fermented honey and garlic is good for that too. So you can preemptively take that as an immunity booster to hopefully not even get a cold. So, because I think that even when I did the video, it was some comments to that effect, like the people who said they take a spoonful on a regular to boost their immune system. Ways to wash and dry clothes, facts. I said that toolkits, definitely tools are important, y'all. Look, tools are important. Sewing kit, yes, I have a couple of those. Yes. And you can find small sewing kits. They don't have to be the big, thing. Just a small sewing kit. It has like, I don't know, 7 to 8 needles in it, lots of thread, things like that. The little measuring tape, all the little things. Yeah. And a suture and staple kit. I actually even have the liquid band-aid. So where you put it over the wound and it will help close it so it can heal. And actually it just made me think about something because I was talking to I think I had reached out to Sam because I hadn't really been seeing her and just checking on her. And the y'all was in Miss Shirley OG last night. No, that wasn't Miss Shirley. That was Auntie Ellen yesterday. And she was mentioning how she reached out to me to check on a content creator, Rambo Green Hands. And she just was like, hey, have you heard from Rambo? And I said, actually, I did reach out to him a little bit ago. It's been about a month or so. And I said, he said he was just busy with work, So when I don't see people that I see on a regular basis for a while, I'll get concerned. Like, you okay? It's people in this chat who I've done that with that know that that's who I am. But I try to make sure that, so I was reaching out to Sam and she mentioned that she had to get stitches, but her concern was more so for the fact that she cut herself and she couldn't stop her bleed. And that's when she realized she had to go to the hospital because she couldn't get it to stop. And she was bleeding a lot. And she realized that she didn't have whatever she would need to be able to do it herself. Because her injury was on one of her hands. So she only had one hand available. And she realized that she couldn't do what she needed to do with just one hand. And, you got to think about that. Like, what if it's just you and you have to administer some type of medical attention to yourself? Knowing how to make that happen if you're down to one hand and say that the other arm or hand is the one affected. So you need to be able to do it just with one. How are you going to make it happen? Sunscreen, yes. Rubbing alcohol as medicine and as fuel, yes. Alcohol does have many uses. You can cook rubbing alcohol. I don't have a bug out bag. I do have 35-gallon bags. Bug out tote. There you go. 35-gallon bug out tote. There you go. Liquid bandage. Yep. Tell me more. Yes, I'll tell you more. You know what? Let me hold on, y'all. Hold your mule, as Tabitha Brown would say. that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Hold your milk. Hmm. All right, y'all. I thought I had an extra one in here in my because I have these totes or those cubes, like one of those cube shelf thingies. But I don't. But something I did have in here, waterproof tape. That's something good to have, some waterproof tape. And then this is my water purification tablets. This isn't the only one, but this is my other one. I have one in my bag. So I do have a bag. I just don't plan on leaving. And then I have remember those towelettes I told you? It was like a full, like all the way to the top bag. So I just took some out and put them into a bag. But these are towelettes. I know it looks like a capsule of medicine, but it's not. So basically, you just take one of these and you'll get it wet, and then it opens up, and it's a towelette that you can use to clean yourself up. And it's that compact. And I just gotta, I forget how much it was. I've had this for years. But yeah. So we got that. And some Prime hydration powder. This is something I just picked up, you know. Because I got that. Most of this stuff. Now I did get the purification tabs, but I think this was something I won. I think I won this waterproof tape from my Renaissance grandma. Remember I told you I had the little cooking and dish set. It has the dish for eating, and then it has a couple of them for cooking. And it's in this box. This box here. It ain't big, but you can get the job done if you had to. So, yeah. And that's all I got in there. But that can go in there. That's just some of the stuff. So having those things, I thought I had the liquid Band-Aid, but it's basically a liquid that you would put on it kind of gives you some closure to that wound. So if you don't have a Band-Aid, and it comes out as a liquid, and then it gets solid once you put it onto the skin. So beats the bag. It does. Sorry, y'all. I pushed the wrong thing. Sorry. It was still a cut. Yes. I use super glue works too, but some people are highly allergic to. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had to live 18 months. Oh, child, with no electricity and no gas. I was flat broke, but God is so good. Yes, He is, child. Yes, He is. I had to learn much about how to live without. It is, you know what? You're right. It's invaluable. I can see the value in that, because when I began my journey with budgeting, that's why I'm so good at it now, because when I got serious about budgeting, I learned to live without certain things, like things that I wouldn't tell myself no to, that I just felt like I work and I earn a paycheck and I deserve XYZ. I had to get myself out of that mindset. So now for me to not do something, even if I really want to do it, it does not bother me the same. So I can definitely get adapting to not having those things, and how much stronger it will make you as a person, and how much you rely on those things less now. Because I bet that it's there's a gratitude in having it, but you probably seriously look at it and be like, but if it's gone, I know how to make it. I know what to do. I know how to get through when I'm gonna be in panic at day 4. And that's just my truth. I can't get everything I think I would need in a bag. Facts. I have bags in each vehicle with 3 days food and water. I'm glad you mentioned food. Toolkits, meds, clothes, etc. Having some simple food source. I don't have any food in my car, but I have stuff like a granola bar and stuff like that. I will put stuff like that in there. And it's come in handy. Now, I will say this. If I see somebody on the side of the road who's hungry, who looks, if they have a sign saying they're hungry, they're just hungry. They're not asking for money, just hungry. Whatever foods this, and they're gonna get water too. Whatever that is in the back. I'm gonna hop out my car and I'm going. That's who I am. I used to actually carry, and that's another thing you want to have too, or could have, that would be helpful. Plastic bags, like your Ziploc bags. But I used to carry Ziploc bags with stuff already in it. So if I rode up somewhere and I saw someone who was saying they were hungry, I could just hand it to them. And I would put like the ramen noodle cups in there. I put granola bars. I put nuts, like some peanuts or something. The peanut butter cracker thingies, stuff like that. A lot of stuff. I would put little small toiletry kits in there and a bottle of water, and then put it all in a gallon-sized bag, and already just be riding around with those in my car. And when I would come across someone who would be like, they have a sign just saying they're hungry, I would say, hey, I have a bag with some stuff in it. Would you like that? And they ain't never turned it down. They ain't never turned it down. So, yeah. But having something like that is good. Important documents in a binder, yes. To easily grab if you have to leave due to fire, yes. Knowing where those things are, those important papers, yes. And we're in a digital world too, so you can also have it digitally, but I get it. If the power's down, you don't have access to that, but yes. Also keep info on water purifying procedures, yes. How much bleach to add to how much water. I don't know about that purification one. I don't do the bleach one. I don't know the information. I bought a box that is supposed to be waterproof for my documents. Nice. Heavy duty contractor trash bags. I have those, and those are heavy duty. And you're right, multiple use. Yes, heavy duty contractor trash bags, y'all. When I was redoing my garden, I bought some of those, and that was the first time I've ever had them. But they are so durable. Heavy duty contractor trash bags. I approve. Lights, and more lights. That's right. That's why I said candles, flashlights, all the things in case you don't have power. Yes. If you don't have them, when the sun goes down, you are in the dark. Facts. Gina going to be squeaky clean when she is survival move. Trying to. Who want to be out here? Not. I mean, I'm just saying. Don't y'all get the ick? SD memory card with copies of important documents is helpful resource. Yes. The water tablets are good, but after a while, they do. They do. You have to check the dates. Facts. That is facts. I have Propel powder packs that you add to water bottles. Yes. Also keep dry packs. Carnation instant breakfast. Interesting. Nice. If you have a canner that uses rubber seal, keep an extra one on hand. Facts, but keep an eye on it depending on how long you have it. Yes, it may dry out. Yes, I mean dry rot. Yes. Hey Carolyn, how you doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Um, hey Sylvia, happy Friday. You can store bleach for long term, but you can store pool shock. You can dilute it as needed. What's pool shock? Is that something that cleans the pool? Vitamin and minerals and those types of packs. Yes. Yes, there is. And, a lot of us struggle to stay hydrated as is. So having some kind of hydration situation is always important. Yes, definitely so. And I don't keep a whole lot of stuff in my car. Like I said, I do have a blanket in there. I have first aid in there. I have the little system. How I forget what the damn thing is called, but I bought it years ago. But I could charge if I had to charge something, I could charge it on there because it does hold battery power. I can inflate my tire. I can jump my car if I had to. So yeah, it has multiple uses with it. I don't remember where I got it. I've had it so long. Yeah, I don't remember. I have no clue. I don't. I think I probably have had it 5 years, if not more. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, water and I keep like little snack foodie stuff in it, like granola bars and stuff like that. Um, I don't think it's anything else in them because I have like that 2 cube trunk thing that's back there. So that's what they're in. That's what my stuff is in. I don't. You know what? Oh, I know I have tools in there. That I do have. But what I just thought about, I don't think I have a flashlight in my car. I just thought about that. I seriously don't think I have a flashlight in my car, and I have a lot of flashlights. Y'all just saw those rechargeable ones. Those are just those ain't even really been used. I have when I didn't have power in the house, me and my daughter was walking around with flashlights, and we had candles in all the rooms. I don't think I have one in my car. I need to fix that. Have a change of clothes in your bug out bag and car bags. I don't have change of clothes in my car though. But I also keep like a jacket in my car, like not a thin jacket, but like one that we put on in the wintertime. Because in my car, I'll be having a lot on me. I don't wear a coat very much. Most times I'll have a hoodie or something, but yeah. It's concentrated bleach. And yeah, oh, okay, used to clean pools. Okay. So I ain't got no pool. Y'all done seen my yard. It's about two by two. But yes, that's good information though. You can store it, but liquid bleach can't be stored for long. Got you. Mylar blankets. Yes. I have a couple of those, but they're in my bag. I won those as well from my fly family. So yes, you can get Mylar bags blankets for sleeping. And they're packaged so small that you'd be like, what's that gonna cover? But it pulls out to be, yeah, a lot. That is very good. So yes. I just heard someone recommend glow sticks. That is a good idea. Flashlights can fail. Yeah, can fail. Glow sticks can last up to 12 hours. That is actually a good idea. I don't have glow sticks. I've bought them before, but usually not for prepping. It's usually for like fun. So yeah, that's actually a good idea, Siege. Thank you. You're out here in these streets with no flashlights. That part. Sorry. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Have a great one, Tia. I will actually I won't be messaging you for why I wanted your addresses. You'll see when you see. I keep a change in my car because you never know. That's important. I don't keep one, but I probably should. I feel like I absolutely should because how dare 2 a like be doing something I ain't doing? Like what? Mm-mm. I don't even like it. And the fact that he's chastising me for not having a flashlight in my car. But yes, a good multi-tool or just having some tools in your car. Facts. But a good multi-tool, a knife, for many reasons. I definitely have that in my car. I need to fix the flashlight situation though, because that came into my head and I was like, girl, I don't think you got no flashlight in your car. And don't. That's not good. She was trying to win one on your there you go, Flossie. Put it back on him. If he let me win something on his channel, then I would have a dang on flashlight. See? He won't let me be great. Thank you for turning that back on him. He'll never let me win. Uh-oh. Happy early birthday, Siege. When's Siege's birthday? Spill the beans. Send me a message. You ain't got to tell everybody on the internet. Send me a text. Should have tell me all the information. I know yours is coming up. Ain't it next week? Are y'all that close together? I need to know both of y'all. Send me a message. Oh. During last year, hurricane water was coming through a crack in the windows of your house. Oh my gosh. And I used Airwax stuff that you put in your ear when swimming to seal those cracks. Really? My boyfriend had a stroke and his left side isn't that strong. I got his life vest in case of flood. That's very good, Unique. Sorry to hear that about your boyfriend. Yes. That's something that people probably don't think of is having a life vest in case you, especially if you live somewhere that maybe gets hurricanes or gets situations where there's a lot of water, like Sunshine was saying, and you just never know. Like put yourself in a situation if you can, don't put yourself in a financial situation trying to get out of things, but put yourself in a situation to where you will be okay if these things will happen. If you live in a flood zone, if you live in hurricane zone, like where they have typical to have hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever the thing is, prepare for those things. Don't take for granted that, oh, it's always some storm and it just blows through and it's no big deal. Don't do that because we've seen too many incidents where it finally hits and nobody's prepared because everybody feels like, oh, it's just they're just screaming again about this whole thing that's coming that never comes. Be ready. Always take it as if it's going to happen. Do you need a good flashlight for your vehicle? I feel like it. What do you mean when you say good? I just feel like I need a good one. Yes. Why you say that? Mr. BS? You was trying to get a canoe or kayak. Hilarious. Mr. BS, tell me why you asked me that in that way. Did you ask it as a question? If I need a good flashlight, why did you ask in that way, or did you mean to? I feel like I'm missing something, so I just want to make sure I'm not. Let me know. Let me know. You don't know my. Wait a minute. You don't know my favorite color? Ah, dope. Okay, I saw that, Shanna. I can't believe you don't know my favorite color. I'm gonna wait and see. Cause how dare you? Who knows my? No, none of the women. None of the women. How many of the men in this chat know what my favorite color is? You get bonus points if you do. The bonus points mean nothing. Blossom, go to bed. It is not purple. Blossom, we just talked about this on Sunday. When I was talking about the when I was talking about the green stock I want. Were you being funny or do you just really not know? You guys are really hurting my feelings. Y'all don't pay me any attention. That's why you sent what? Yes, but I didn't need you to do that. So I just wanted to see who be paying attention to me. You know? Okay, you know it's not purple. I have that. But that's a good one, Teresa. Glass breaker and seatbelt cutter, and it's usually one tool that does both. Mine is one tool. It does both. Yes. Keep one up front. Yes. The one in the back. Yes, that can be easily reached. That is something very good to have in your car, guys. Seriously. You never know when there's a situation where you will need to do that. The seatbelt, if you're in an accident and that seatbelt locks and you just can't get it off of you, that seatbelt cutter will come in handy for you to get out of that seat. And then there's situation. I have been in an accident where how the person hit my car, it pushed everything on the left side of the car up, so my door couldn't open. Now, mind you, there was people around, so people were helping and stuff. But you never know. Like maybe you're in an accident where it's just you, and you need to get out that car. You need to break that window. So that is very good. I actually forgot about that one. Absolutely so. I probably have heard you say it, but I'm slow on Fridays. Okay, Mr. BS, it's blue. My favorite color is blue. You see it going across the look. You see how I got everything blue everywhere. Blue curtains. If you can tell, they're ombre blue. Blue is my favorite color. You can always tell what someone's favorite color is by the color of their car. My car is not my favorite color. It is not. And that's mainly because I don't know if I've said this before because and I know this is going to shock everybody when I say it, but the girl is frugal. So when I go buy a car, the color is not a factor. I mean, I don't want it to be orange, but how much we talking about? And is she reliable? I need her to be reliable and affordable. Okay? Because all I need her to do is take me places. I ain't there in my life yet where I'm like, oh, this is my dream. Now, y'all know I want an F-150. When I get, no, actually, I want the F-250. But when I get that, that will be in my favorite color. Hands down. No question asked. It's going to have all the things that I want when I make that jump. So, yeah, I ain't there yet, though. But when that happens, when I tell y'all, guess what I did? Y'all going to get a video about it because we're going to do a whole production. But she gonna be blue. Mm-hmm. She gonna be blue. We gonna call her Sapphire. But she definitely gonna be blue. The metal part of your seatbelt can be used to break the window. But if you can't get it loose though, Sunshine, that's why you need the cutter. So sometimes you can't even get that to come out of the metal piece. Is stuck and this is holding you down. So you might have to cut it and then break that window. So yeah. All right, Mr. BS. Appreciate you. Fire extinguishers. I don't have it for my vehicle, but I have two of them in my house because my house has a basement. So I keep one in the basement and one is upstairs. Fire extinguishers are good to have. Also, a thing that you have to monitor because fire extinguishers do have an expiration date. If you work in a well, you probably never notice it though, because if you have to work for a smaller company to notice it. So my office is a small office, and we have the fire department come through. I don't know how often. I don't know if it's like every couple years or so, or however long. And they'll come through and they tag them to show that they're still good. And then when they're not good, they're going to pull that one. We could pay for them to put in a new one in place of that one that they're taking, which is what we usually do. Or we could just get another one to put there, but we usually just pay them to replace them. But yes, so fire extinguishers, yes, I need to get one for my car. However, putting one in your car for summer, is that safe? Not saying it's not, I'm asking. Because in my house ain't too hot and it ain't too cold. It's like baby bear. It's just right, in my opinion. So I guess maybe I need to look at it. But if anybody knows that, like, should it not be somewhere where it can get extremely hot? I don't know if cold would be an issue, but I'm sure hot would definitely. In my opinion, in my thoughts, it feels like it would be a problem. So, nope, my car is not blue. It's black. Nope. Oh, what's the fire extinguisher blankets? Oh, you mean like fire blankets? The ones that you wet? Your F-350 is blue? You mean my F-350 that you're going to park in front of my house and leave the keys? Is that the one you're talking about? Ooh, I'm going to love it. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Happy Friday. How you doing, fam? What up, Stacy? How you doing? Happy Friday. Yeah, they're good in the vehicle. Even in the heat, they're okay. Is that what you're saying? They're okay? Okay. I was curious about that because here this summer it got pretty hot. Typically, we don't even hit that 100 and over. This summer we had a lot of over days. Usually we are in the 90s though. In the summer, our hottest time, we're always in the 90s. But I just want to know because your car is always way hotter than that. Like my car is probably in the hundreds, even if it's 90 something outside because it's closed up and the sun is beaming on it all day. And where I park at for work is not in the garage, so it's exposed to getting hotter. Now at home, I'm in the garage. I want to make sure that they don't blow my car up. Is all I'm thinking. You just place it over the fire to put it. Oh, to put out the fire. Okay. Okay. Now that's facts. So it's handling the Arizona heat. Gotcha. That's facts. Because 100 is probably light for y'all. Facts. Have a good one for the future. Thank you for all the feedback you gave. I appreciate you. Thank you. Y'all have been helpful because there's things that I didn't think about and things that y'all helped bring to the front of my mind, like the flashlight in my car, which I'm not going to forget about. Plus, Mr. BS said he's going to send me one. I appreciate you. I do. It can get up to 140 in a car here. Yes. We don't get that. So if it can survive inside your car, definitely it can survive inside mine. And it's not like I'm gonna have it sitting on my seat. I'll probably have it in the cute thing I got. So, and y'all just so y'all know, I drive a small SUV, so it's not like I have to pop a trunk to get to the cube. I might have to climb over a seat if somebody ain't in the back, but it's reachable. It's reachable. This has been good though. Hey, Jova, where have you been? Where have you been, sir? Happy Friday. But where have you been? Because we know that you are like the encyclopedia of things. Where have you been to help? And we at the end of the live, you have not been here to help, sir. But this has been great. Like I am very impressed at how many of you guys are already preppers. I can tell just by the information that you're sharing. And I've been impressed with that. We got so many of y'all who have been sharing some gems, some things that I just didn't been at the gas station, some things that I just didn't think about, and then some things that you reminded me, like, oh yeah, I got that, I got that. So, um, yeah, it's just so many things. That's why they don't all come right to the forefront of my mind. When it comes to prepping that you get along the way. I am not one of those people who I see stuff and I'm like, I gotta get all the things because listen, I'm not about to do that. But I get a little at a time. I've been blessed to win, like I said, my Blue Eddy, my generator. It's a small one, but hey, it's something. And so that was a blessing to win that, so that and it helped because like I said, I had a power outage from I don't even feel like it was from the storm because I promise y'all the storm came and went, and then the next day my power was like, and it wasn't my power, it was the whole block gone, like no power. And it was good. I was okay for a couple of days, and then yeah, then I was just it wasn't so much that I wasn't okay. I was just getting impatient with the fact that it wasn't back on. We are spoiled. We are spoiled. When I flick a switch, a light's supposed to come on. What are you talking about? So yeah, don't get me started on prepping. I don't talk much. But it's starting to jump. I don't talk much, but gardening, prepping are my passions. Awesome. I have a lot of them. Prepping is not one of mine. Funny enough, I do prep, but it's just not a passion. Gardening is, budgeting is, cooking is. Um, I have a lot of them, but prepping has not made the list. Like, I don't get excited when I think about prepping. I get excited when I think about gardening. I get excited when I think about preserving. I get excited when I think about budgeting. I was messing with my God dang it. But I was just about to say I was messing with my budgeting book today and I left it on my desk at work. God dang it. But yes, so those are some of the things that excite me. I get excited about firearms. Yeah, I really do. Might have to hit the range this weekend because I keep saying it and I haven't been. Hey Sassy, how you doing, sis? Came in late, but I appreciate you, girl. I know everybody can't speak all the time. Sometimes you be multitasking. I get it because I do it. Um, ooh, I'm gonna say this before I skip ahead to what I saw that made me say ooh. Um, oh, she just saying she watched it from the TV. Doesn't want me to be great. Oh, okay. But I was saying ooh to what Siege said. She said, get your favorite book in paperback. You can always read in daylight. I love to read. So, and I don't have as much. I used to be a time where I could blow through a book in a day. Facts. Like, and I ain't talking about like no skinny book. I mean, a good book. I don't have as much time to read now, so I do a lot of audio books. But I'm gonna have to get me some books just for that occasion, like if something happens. Because the books that I have a few, but they ain't reading books. I got a smoothie, the green smoothie book. I'm looking over here now where I got my books at on my book thing. And then I got Cooking with Tabitha Brown. Cooking from the Spirit is what it's called with Tabitha Brown. Yeah, I ain't got no books, no reading books. So I need to probably get me a couple books because that'll help. And some stories I don't mind repetitively reading because they're such good stories. So yeah, get you some books, y'all. Reading is fundamental. Um, mm, 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 mm. Um, I forgot Burner Girl won that gun. I love her though, because it was full circle moment, you know. She gave your girl a gun, and then she won a gun. Because, you know, good things happen to good people. Because there was no rhyme or reason. Like one day I just found out that a gun was coming my way. So it just happened. And just because she's just who she is. And then, God was like, you know what? You deserve this. And does. Um, and does. Hey David, what's up? I'm about to end it. I'm at 2 hours now. Then you could use the book to start after I read it. If anyone requires electric to run medical devices, is that like help? The has a oops help program, and if you qualify, will give you a small solar generator to keep. That's some good information right there. That's some good information right there. Y'all write that down. Even if you're not the person, if you have a family member, aunt, a uncle, a mother, a father, a grandparent, someone who's on some type of device, maybe oxygen or anything that requires electric to run it. Write that down. I'm about to. I don't even know anybody off the top of my head, but I bet you somebody gonna come to mind at some point, and I'm gonna wish I wrote it down, but I'm gonna know where to go back and find it. But I wrote it down. That is very good information. Thank you for sharing that, Teresa. Seriously. I used to chill at the library and read several Goosebump books. Really, in a day? That was that in your high school years? Goosebumps goes back to the younger years. Oh, you're doing your paperwork. That's the thing that sucks. That 7-day wait period. My spoiled self, I don't have to wait. I have digital copies of all my prepping books too. There you go, Unique. There you go. That's dope. Soyini, wasn't that good information? Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad that came to your mind and you shared that with us. I love you too, Berta girl. David said, see you next time, man. Don't be like that. She said she was talking about that, and she has another one, Thomas. She got 2 of them coming. But yeah, she was talking about that one. One of them is something she got for herself. I got solar lamps from Costco that were clutch when I lost power. Facts. Costco is sunshine spot, but I ain't gonna lie, I'll be in Costco. She always telling me about some deal at Costco, but I like Costco. So look, I ain't knocking you, sis, because that's my spot too. I didn't even know this was the first year I've known them to have fruit trees, and she was the one who put me on to that. Waiting periods do suck. Ugh. I get those things everywhere. Really, the solar lamps? It was way back in the early 90s. Yes. You should also consider power. See, you should have been here. That's why I said, where were you? Because you be knowing the things. You should also consider power banks where you are able to store electricity. Solar is good. However, it doesn't work at night and limited by weather. Yes. Thank you, Jova. I swear I was thinking Sunshine be up in Costco. And do sassy and do. But listen, she be putting me on to some stuff because she be finding the things. And I bet you Costco is probably like window shopping for her. Like just somewhere to go to leisurely walk around and see what's new. But Costco is that spot. Like they doing their thing. Like it's very much more pleasant to walk through a Costco than a Sam's Club. Sam's Club, you about business when you go in there. You're going there to get what you're getting. Costco, you kind of just be like, ooh, kind of leisurely walking through and seeing what they have. At least I do. Sassy half the time is see for cardio. I go to Sam's also, but Costco's has better food samples. See, Costco got them prime ribs and fillets too. Regina don't like steak. I'm not a fan. I'm not saying I won't eat it. I eat steak. I've had some good ones. But on not consistently. So I'm not a big fan. I can live without it, but I don't. It's not a thing like it's not onions to me. Flossing, it's not onions to me. Most definitely putting us up on things. Facts. And I love Costco's meat. I actually buy most of my meat there. I actually do. When I had a butcher here, there used to be an Amish farm that I would get my meat at, but they didn't make it through the pandemic. Well, they did, but they closed shortly after we started coming back around in the country. So yeah, I mostly get everything I get now at Costco because they got good stuff. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, have you been to Bush's? Have you heard of the EcoFlow alternator and battery that replaces solar as well? I have not. I told y'all my Renaissance grandma be knowing it. Thanks. And I'm telling you, she gonna put you up on medical supplies that you should have and where you can get it for the very reasonable prices, and all other kind of purpose stuff. So make sure y'all checking her out, following her content. Yeah, because there's a lot of good information over there. Trust me. I find cool stuff there with Costco Business Center, and they had those military water. Hold on, my thing is. Oh wait a minute, let me move that because it's not letting me go back. Oh, water storage jugs. Gotcha. Yeah, guys. But anyway, I'm almost 10 minutes over, so I'm about to wrap it up. Nobody brought me a plate. I didn't hear my Ring camera go off. I didn't hear the doorbell. I haven't eaten, but y'all don't care. I'm just withering away. Bones, skin and bones, and bones and skin. And y'all don't even care. Nobody brought me no dinner. Y'all was all bragging about y'all cooking. Flossin and Mr. BS and Big Dog Reg and 2A in LA. None of y'all brought me a plate. Not one plate. But that's okay. I'll go to bed hungry, because that's feminine products. Yes. Look, I'm still watching. I'm still reading the chat. Yes, they are good to have. Have you checked into, is it generic backup? See, I told Joe Biden he playing too much. He should have been here because Joe Biden knows a lot of things. He's like an encyclopedia. It's so crazy. He's definitely got to be one of those people who likes to read up on a lot of things. You went out to dinner for Mexican. That's my favorite thing to eat is Mexican. Sylvia, you didn't. I didn't cook today. My daughter took me out. Everybody going out. Everybody going out to dinner. Fine, Mr. BS. I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm in a kind of cooking seafood. Oh, STD, you been in them bushes. He cooks too, y'all. For real, for real. STD. You really want to do, you really, that's what we doing. We just gonna drop that as I'm about to leave. We just gonna drop, I'm gonna deal with you later. So I think this is payback for heat check. I feel like that's what you did right now. But I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you later. Because that's what I'm feeling like that was. Does your vehicle have a power outlet in it? It does. No. I don't know. What I was thinking when you said that is I don't think is the power what I was visualizing. You mean an actual power outlet like for a regular plug? Is that what you're asking me? Because like the thing that I have that can jump my car and all those things, it will plug into my cigarette lighter thing. Let me know what you're at, if that's what you mean. But I don't have like a regular outlet plug that I'm aware of in my car. Right, Blossom. He just came up in here with the seafood bowl. Like what? You can loot from your neighbors. um. Wow. See, I knew it. I knew that's what you was doing, STD. Um. um. Quiet as because I'm probably more prepared than you. Probably. My renaissance. She's being humble. I appreciate it though. She being humble, y'all. Probably. Ain't nobody probably in her neighborhood as prepped as she is. And don't go over there messing with her because she ain't alone. If you know what I mean. So don't even play that. Many do have I might have to check into that then. I might and just not know. So I'm gonna look into that. I don't know the answer to that, but I'm gonna find out. I promise you I will. Also make sure you know the working load of your generator. I do know that. It ain't a whole lot. But it's a small generator. If you did, you could use it as a small generator. Oh, oh, I'm gonna look into that. I don't know the answer. I keep an inverter for that, but I'm noticing newer model cars don't have the lighter anymore. Yeah, mine is not that new. It's a 19. While you making sure you're all prepped, don't let everyone know because folks, I don't even be worried about that, but I know what you mean. Folks will come begging and trying to loot backs. They'll come for both, but that's all I'm gonna say. We'll have an outlet to run 110. I can't wait. When is it getting dropped off? Oh, you can get an adapter. Cool. It's hard to cook and be in the chat. Facts. It is. I appreciate you, fam, for pulling up. But next time, don't do that to me. Don't pull up and drop the whole seafood bowl and don't actually just don't drop what you cooking because I done seen the things. And I had some like y'all. I told you I'll be telling you about the regular meetup. STD pulled up at the regular meetup with two dishes, two big pans of banana pudding that he made for us. Like anyway, I digress. And that was just dessert. I've seen the food that he's cooked. I digress. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me see. Well, what are the announcements? First, tonight, probably in 15 minutes. I think I'm almost running close to that time. A regular gun guy goes live if he's going live tonight. I don't know, but he does typically go live on a Friday night, 9 o'clock. A regular gun guy. Tomorrow, 9ish. Urban Garden Chronicle is going to go live. She says she's going to be live for about an hour. So kind of be hovering around to see because she's not popping up in my algorithm yet because she kind of was on a hiatus for a while. So I think she got to get kind of back in there and then it'll start popping her up for me. So Urban Garden Chronicles, look out for her to go live tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. So let me get my times because I know we're not all in the time zone. I'm on Eastern time zone, so she'll be live 9 o'clock Eastern, which is what? I was trying to think of Central. Is that 8 o'clock Central? And then 6 o'clock Pacific. We gonna say it's right. Then 2ANLA has a premiere tomorrow, which I'm definitely interested in seeing. It's about his gun room. It's called something like Gun Room Politics or something like that. I got to see the gun room. Got to see what the politics is around that. Because we be seeing snippets, but he don't really let us see the whole thing, you know. Anyway, that's at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, which will be 9 o'clock Central. No, yes, 9 o'clock Central. Tell me if I'm wrong about any of it. 876. Who is 7 though? Is that what's the other time zone? Atlantic, is it? I don't know. Pacific, Central, Eastern. Anyway, if you go follow these people, it's gonna tell you for your time zone what time their thing is happening. So Urban Garden Chronicles, 2ANLA, a regular gun guy. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on Mountain. That's it. I'm gonna see y'all in these streets. Cause girl, somebody said Atlantic. I know you over there laughing at me, Unique, and you better stop right now because I know you over there laughing at me. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me. I appreciate all of y'all sharing information in the chat because seriously, y'all share some great information tonight. And I will see y'all on Sunday. All right, y'all. Peace.